Piaggio Group continues to expand its Delta scooter program with an all-new high-performance engine that falls in the 500cc range to bring even more power and fuel economy to the MP3 family. The MP3 Sport 500 HPE boasts top-shelf shocks and front brakes along with 4 distinct and dedicated paint and trim packages, but the real gem here is the Sport Advanced model that adds even more value with LED tech and even a reverse gear. Of course, all of this is on top of its general design that is already a shot of pure awesome sauce that puts it in a league almost all its own. Your phone becomes part of the electronics through the miracle of Bluetooth connectivity with an app that turns your phone into a ride computer. The Sport leads off with its unusually wide front end that houses the stroke of genius that is the leaning front suspension system. An automotive style, blackout grille dresses up the visage with the brand badge for a splash of color under large, I-like headlights that dominate the head-on design. The dual contact patches up front give it uncommon tracking in the corners, a feature that endeared earlier versions to the hearts of riders who live in cities old enough to have cobblestone streets. The parallelogram articulation for the front wheels is the main selling point here. Not only does it deliver a stability and ease of use that is unheard of in the two-wheeled sector, but it maintains the sensation of flight by banking in the corners just like a bike. Additionally, the dual contact patches up front give it uncommon tracking in the corners, a feature that endeared earlier versions to the hearts of riders who live in cities old enough to have cobblestone streets in general, and those in Paris in particular. With a 14% increase in performance over the previous gen, it opens up the Sport as a viable commuter, no matter where you drive in the urban jungle. Piaggio built a brand new, liquid-cooled plant to power its newest line of MP3 500 units. It packs in a 4-stroke thumper that rocks a 94mm bore and 71mm stroke for a grand total of 493cc, and uses a single overhead cam to time and actuate the 4-poppet valve train with roller tappets for reduced wear. Dual spark plugs ensure positive ignition, and for safety, an immobilizer disables the fuel delivery if the lean angle exceeds normal operation. That ain't the only safety feature either. A traction control feature, ASR, joins the immobilizer and ABS to complete the package. In a scooter first, the Advanced comes standard with a reverse feature that makes maneuvering around the parking lot a breeze. The SA version adds a couple of tasty tidbits like LED DRL headlights for added safety and visibility, and in a scooter first, a reverse feature that makes maneuvering around the parking lot a breeze. The 2019 MP3 Sport 500 Hope rolls in black, glossy gray, or matte green for $9,199. At the time of this writing, the Sport Advanced price is still up in the air, but I feel confident calling it no more than $1,000 higher than the base Sport.